Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you are new to today's video. So we're going to be doing a lot of homemaking in this video. I have a lot of cleaning to do, laundry, changing the sheets on the bed. I've got a lot of dishes to do. We also have a huge harvest of onions. So I looked back and I saw when I posted the video of me putting the bulbs in the planter, and it was April 10th. So I pulled out an onion the other day that was a pretty good size, and I asked y'all if you thought they were ready, and y'all said yes, they look great. So I went out there in this video and pulled all of those out with y'all. We're going to process them as well, get them chopped up and put in the freezer. I'm going to compost the green part of them, so I'll show y'all all of that later on. The beginning of this video, I had a lot of cleaning to do, and this video was filmed for 3 days, so you'll see 3 different outfits, and that will let you know like what day it was. But today is June 28th, so I'm doing the voiceover the same day I'm posting this, and I'm actually going to be filming a little bit today too. I really want to, I haven't filmed it yet, but I want to clean my shower at the end of this video and also repaint my bathroom countertop because it's got a lot of white on it and I don't even know where it came from. I know where some parts of it came from, but there's different areas on the countertop where I'm like, where did all these little white specks come from? So anyways, we're going to paint over that. And I had recently bought polyurethane, and y'all, it does yellow your countertops. It is yellow. So if you are ever going to paint your countertops, especially white, do what everybody says and use polyacrylic, because, or Aaron said that I should have used epoxy. That pillow would not stay, so I was getting that fixed. He said epoxy, so I don't know. I might do that at some point, but at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave the kitchen countertops alone. It's fine. But the bathroom, it's driving me nuts, so I'll show y'all that later on in today's video. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope this video motivates you, but also I have been slowing down in my life and I wanted that to show through in the videos. So there's softer music, there's not talking in the music, it's just instrumental, and it's super cozy and relaxing. So also if you just want to watch this and wind down, it should be perfect for you. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I'm going to go ahead and get these pillows lint rolled. The 2 blue ones, the shims, I do put on my dresser, but the decor pillows always end up in the floor. So once a week or so, I like to go through and just get all of the cat hair and stuff off of there. I've had this hand towel on here for probably close to 2 weeks, so wanted to get that switched out with this one. Y'all, I just use whatever hand towel I have on hand. It does not have to match my bathroom. There's not any pink in my bathroom really anymore, but it is just black and white in there, so it's fine. So now I've got some laundry to do. Y'all could see that on the floor. And also Lucy wanted to go outside, so I was just getting her outside. There was just a few things in the wash machine, and y'all know how hot it is out there. It is 89 degrees outside today. I really hope it rains because my garden could really use it. But I'm going to put the pants and the shirt in the shower and just let that air dry. And then I'm going to put the blanket outside and let that air dry. That way I can save us a little bit of energy, and also it will keep our house from getting a little too hot. have a ton of dirty dishes to do today, and I also have dishes to put away. So I'm going to start out by putting away the dishes and just getting things picked up that don't need to be out. And then I'm going to get the dishes done. When I have a lot of dishes to wash, I will narrow it down into categories. That way it doesn't feel like there's so much to do. You could also do this when it comes to laundry, decluttering a room in your home that feels overwhelming. Take it by sections, little bite-sized sections. So first thing I'll do is unload the little strainer over here, and then in my mind there's already less dishes out. Even though those were clean and I didn't even have to wash them, it just already feels like a little bit of relief. And then I like to empty out the sink and just put everything on the countertop. That way in my mind, sink's empty. So just little things like that help motivate you to get the job done. Here's one onion that I pulled yesterday, but y'all are going to see all the other ones. And we pulled 2 cucumbers. So now I'm pulling everything out of the sink. I'm going to wash the silverware first, and I'm going to use a Brillo Basics sponge. Those are super abrasive and they're already soapy, so it cuts down the time that it takes to wash the silverware because it gets them clean even if they're really crusty and like have food stuck to them. Then I will do cups, bowls, plates, small things like that. And then I will do the pots and pans. I'm also going to be using a sponge from Dollar Tree. I like the colorful ones in the variety pack. And then the dishes will be done. So in my mind, I'm breaking it down into steps instead of thinking I've got to do all these dishes. Or if you're someone that is overwhelmed by laundry and you have a huge pile of laundry to fold, I don't mind washing clothes at all. It's easy. Give it to me every day. Folding them and putting them away is the part that I'm like, no, somebody else do it, okay? So with laundry, something I like to do is pull out the biggest stuff first. So if you have 12 loads of laundry sitting on a bed or sitting on a couch and you're overwhelmed by it and don't know where to start, all I like to do, again, bite sizes, pull out all of the towels, fold those, then pants, then shirts. Just think of what's taking up the most space in this pile. And those 3 things are also really easy to fold. Then all that's going to be left is the underwear, the socks, the little things, washcloths. And once all that big stuff is folded, then all that's left is that little pile, and it doesn't feel like you just folded 12 loads of laundry. It feels like you folded towels, pants, shirts, and then you did all the small stuff. So just doing little things like that in my mind help me. It almost makes it a game, like we're narrowing down the options. And then it's like in the back of our mind, we're not even thinking, oh, I've got 11 more loads to go. You're just thinking, oh, all I have left is the socks and underwear, you know? So now I'm taking the load of laundry out of the dryer that I had switched over before we did the dishes. And I'm going to go ahead and get these folded up just because I personally do not like having clothes just sitting out on the couch, because I know me, and one load will turn into the 3 or 4, and then you are sitting there, you know. But also, this, I don't know if I was watching something in this one because it was just one little load, but if I do have a lot of laundry to do, something I like to do is just turn on something on the TV, and then that also helps just pass that time by. I don't know what it is, but sometimes in my mind I'll think, you know, I need to do this, and then my brain says, okay, well, you can't do anything else in the moment, you just need to focus on this. But the reality is, if you're doing dishes, you could be listening to music, you could be FaceTiming someone, you could be watching TV, or just have a movie on in the background just to make it feel like you're doing work, you're being productive, but you also feel like you are having a little bit of time to yourself and getting to have fun and enjoyment. So don't ever feel like you can't also enjoy the work. You can find other ways to enjoy it. So I do really like to listen to music when I'm cleaning, and also I must have had the TV on because I keep looking at it, but I like to watch other YouTubers that make content like this, because it motivates me. And it's also, it's like nice to know that if I'm inspired and motivated by watching someone clean, then that makes me feel like what I'm doing is also a service by filming it and sharing it with y'all, because it is mundane. It's like laundry, dishes, cooking, gardening, but that is life. And you know, I do get inspired even by y'all's comments. Sometimes I will ask y'all, like, what did you get done today, and you'll tell me all the things you got done, and I'm like, that is awesome, and I genuinely mean it, you know. So yeah, I just think it's really cool that we get to do this and we get to support each other. And no matter what our houses look like, maybe you have more clutter or less clutter, and it doesn't really matter, because we all get to just help each other out. So laundry is done. We're coming outside to pull all of these onions out. I had 29. One of them was a little bit too rotted for me, so technically 28 is what we are going to be chopping up today. And I will tell you all later, but I'll tell you now because I'm excited. 1.5 gallons, ladies and gents. 1.5 gallons of onions. Amazing. The last time I did onions, I literally had one or two out of the batch. Nothing else did anything. So this is super exciting. Alright y'all, we have a massive onion haul. We harvest so many onions. I actually want to count and see how many we got. There are a variety of sizes. I will say the one I pulled to show y'all on YouTube community tab, that one is bigger than most of these. So, but everything, I mean, they look done. I'm going to wash them, then we're going to chop them up and get them in the freezer. So there's no curing process when you freeze your onions, which is really cool. And they've already started to grow a little bit of skin on the outside, so I think it was a good time to pull them. All right, let's get to work, y'all. This is gonna be a lot of work, but this is what gardening is all about, and I'm so excited. All right, y'all, we've got 29 onions. I will say, let me turn the brightness down so this is real lighting. Okay, this one is a little, it's not mushy, but you know, it is on this side. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up using this one or not, but most of them look really good, or just have like one spot. So I'm excited. We're gonna chop all these, and then we're not gonna eat the green part. So I think I can put that in my compost. I got 2 pretty large bags. Got a whole gallon of chopped onions, and then this is about half a gallon. So 1.5 gallons of chopped onions from the garden. I'm about to take these out to the composter.
You should be able to put the rest of them in there.
And it's gonna be it's gonna be full.
And then what? Let it break down. Couple days, I mean, that stuff will be smaller. Why not? It'll help that other shit in there break down. My grass just don't want to break down.
We have headed back inside, and I'm going to get Lucy off of this table. She was on top of the towel and she did not want to budge, really. I thought she would, but I had to get her down. And then I'm going to get all of these onions and scrap stuff off of the table, get that wiped down again, and then we're going to go ahead and get the floor swept. Now I'm going to get started by taking everything out of our shower. That way I can spray the cleaner down and then go ahead and get scrubbing on that. I do use an electric shower scrubber, so I will link one of those in the video products just in case y'all need one. I love using the scrubber because you never have to get on your hands and knees anymore, and you can extend it, you can make it shorter, you can adjust where the scrub part is, and a lot of them come with like multiple attachments, which is really helpful. My favorite shower cleaner is this OxyClean. It turns purple and then it will fade into white when it's ready to be cleaned. So it's just one of those fun cleaners that has a fun color, but it will take you out of the room. It is very strong.
To the moon and back, we had a love like that. Why do I feel like that's slowly fading? We used to be friends, that was way back when. You and I, we were a slow burn, baby. Oh, we were young, so damn naive. Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger. In the bed we made, I lay wide awake, but I keep losing myself in these daydreams. You're right next to me, I can hear you sleep, but I know you're not dreaming of me. Oh, we were young, so damn naive. Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger. I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger, we're not getting younger.
And here's the before of the sink countertop that we're about to paint over. Alright, y'all, I hope I have enough black paint to do this. I feel like I do. So this is the Beyond paint. I'm going to use it because that's what I have. And also now I have the spray that I can seal it. So this is the no stripping, no sanding, no priming. Furniture, cabinets, countertops, and more. So it says that it bonds, primes, and seals, but just based on using it in the kitchen and then also using it in here, just cleaning this up, I had already wiped off some of the black paint. So we're definitely going to be sealing over it. So don't have to mix it or anything. It's already ready to go. And we do have enough. I'm just gonna pour it in this plate right here. And it's really thick. Like super thick. Let's cover it back up. I don't think I'll need more than that, but I'll pull it back out if I do. And I've just got a little rolling pin right here. And these are kind of hard to roll. I don't know. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. Actually, I should do this side first. I may have to go get a little tiny brush to get, there's an area really up close to this white line right here. So I'll probably use a little brush for that. I might have to dip into my brushes that I use to paint pictures with. Somebody's calling me. You know it's going to be spam. It is. Suspected spam. Suspected caller. I'm so glad they show us that nowadays. Because used to they didn't. Alright. Definitely going to need a brush for that area. Put some over here. This is where it needs the most coverage because it is so messy through this area. So nervous to get too close to the sink, but I'm gonna have to because that spot right there. Alright, I'm gonna go get a little brush and see if we can do the.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom? I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
All right, y'all, it's repainted. I don't see any more of the, you know, stuff that was showing. Let's see over here. All right, that's just texture difference. Oh, shoot. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I'll wait to clean that. It's on plastic, so I should be able to get it. And here's how it looks. Much better. Looks clean again. And I will spray this with the seal in a couple of days. So probably the next video y'all see. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you back here in that video that's coming up. Bye.